What's up, everyone? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Two British Nerds, man. How are you, man? What are you saying?
Yeah, Two British Nerds were back as well.
No, you're back. I was ill all the time,
I'm
boy.
back. I'm back. So it's a full set. There's two British Nerds and there's two British Nerds on the line, on set.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Damn right, man. Yeah, man. A lot of things have been popping off lately, man.
Yeah, I know. Feels like I've dropped off in the whole internet world.
Yeah. You know what I hate about... The only thing I hate about the scene is the fact when I watch, for example, TV shows that I like and they do live tweets, and because of, obviously, I'm in the UK, we can't tweet with them because of you know, the so-called... I don't know what rule of policy that says, obviously, the States... It airs in the States first and it airs after in the UK. I hate that because the spoilers, sometimes they come out, they irritate me. So I have to switch off Facebook, Twitter, and everything until I watch the episode. You know, It's irritating. But I'm saying that before we start, I actually got myself, you know, the Guardians of the Galaxy TV show, the cartoon. I got the cassette today, man.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah, so for all you Guardians of the Galaxy fans out there that got a copy of the Guardians of the Galaxy cassette tape, also Mix Volume 1 from the movie, they have released, it came out just about 2 weeks ago. So it's called, it's Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Mix Volume 1, and it's the songs from the cartoon. So it has like a purple sticker and so forth. It's really nice. I got mine, it's from Amazon.com in the States. I called up shops in the UK. No one stocked it for some apparent reason. But I'm happy because I only paid £11 for it. So,
Sounds good, man. That's a good deal.
So if you're a collector, if you want to get it, you can get it literally right now on Amazon.com. You can get it on audio CD, but obviously I got mine on cassette. So literally I only got it just about maybe 2 hours ago. It came in the post, some special delivery. I was like, whoa, man. Yes. And for all you people that are collecting the Funko Pops, what do you call it? The Marvel Corps. So this month's theme is Guardians of the Galaxy. So the cutoff period is this week on the 12th. So you can still order it. I'm hearing it was officially from Collector Corps themselves. They said it's going to be one of their biggest boxes. I'm assuming it'll probably be maybe 2 pops, maybe. I don't know what pop they're going to do, but it's supposed to be one of the biggest boxes. I'm actually going to get it because I was happy with my first box, which was about 2 months ago, when I got the Halloween pack they did, the Villains Month. Got a zombie Morbius, a T-shirt, so it's pretty good, man. So it is nice. So you can actually get it. You can actually get the Guardians one this month's theme, and you, like I said, the cutoff period is the 12th, which should be I think it's next week Friday. I think next week Friday. But I'm really happy. Value for money is pretty cool, and I want to know which one. I'm just a bit anxious to see which one they're actually going to do because I have all of the Guardians of the Galaxy pops, just the main ones. I haven't got like the villains, but I want to see which ones they do. But I'm definitely gonna order mine, even though I'm on a low budget because my pay got mashed up at work. So that's something you guys can pretty much get into, and. Yeah, man. So let's start things off with one of the biggest things that's popped off so far recently, and that is let's start off with the Man of Steel teaser and then the Man of Steel trailer.
You know, that's not even the biggest news for me. You know,
what is?
Well, the biggest news for me at the moment, was the announcement of Samurai Jack coming back. That's the biggest news for me at the moment, but I'm buzzing on that. Samurai Jack. Jack.
But did you ever get, because I never watched the full cartoon. Did he ever actually go back home?
Nope. They didn't finish the story. So a lot of people were just like...
It's like Quantum Leap.
Yeah. Like, they just left it. So everyone's like, what? This is like one of the best cartoons ever. You know?
But I
used to watch Samurai Jack religiously, bro.
No, it's sick. And it's also, I don't know, but I think the comic book is still going on as well.
Yeah. I collect the comic book. The comic book is like... They're kind of like fillers. Yeah. Of what's the story, which is fun, but it's not like the main story. Yeah. It's not the same.
It was good, It was kind of it was a bit intense and dark sometimes, isn't that the cartoon, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
it was dark. The cartoon was dark. I mean, because he was like cutting up aliens or robots,
just to go
and the way he used to cut them off. Yeah, he used to cut their heads off, split them in half, and you can see like all the machine. Because they, you know, because you're a kid, innit, you don't really see it. But because I was watching a few episodes, like recently, because I always watch it, man, now and again. And like I was thinking, you know, this is quite graphic. This is really, really graphic because it's like you can see all the machine parts of when he cuts them in half and everything. You can see it's splitting blood, but it's actually splitting oil and all that.
Oh wow! Okay.
So Samurai Jack it's a dark cartoon, bro. It's brilliant.
No, it's good. I hope they keep it. They keep it the same. And actually, I hope he actually gets to go home and they do like a different arc.
Aku.
Yeah. It was like do you remember Quantum Leap? The TV show.
Yeah, who doesn't know Quantum Leap?
That's the thing, boy. I remember the last episode. He actually he like they ended it saying he never stopped leaping until he basically kept on leaping until he died. He never went home. So it's like it never really ended. Well, that was really annoying. But it's like Samurai Jack, man. He needs to go home and just do his thing, I guess, innit?
Definitely, man. Like Aku always gets him at the end. Like there's always like a few episodes where he almost makes it, you know. And like when every time he always makes it, you just hear Aku just laughing. Samurai Jack. That's that's one of my favorite cartoons, man. That's like my childhood being revisited. Same as when Dragon Ball Z was announced, bro. I was just gassed. Dragon Ball Super.
I need actually to watch the new one. Cause I'm on episode 4. I've really been haven't watched it at all, so I need to go back and see what's happening in Dragon Ball.
You know what? Yeah, I was a bit confused on what the Dragon Ball Super is about, but it's actually really good now because
don't spoil it for me. I ain't seen it.
Seen the Frieza one, right?
Yeah, Vegeta mashed him up.
Yeah, you saw it, isn't it?
Yeah. They need to leave Frieza alone. Seriously, he's died and come back too many times.
No, because what they did, was basically what Dragon Ball Super is. This is my assumption, anyway. What Dragon Ball Super is like, it done like the Battle of the Gods in the Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah.
Yes, they're doing the same thing for the Frieza one. Because at the moment in Dragon Ball Super, Frieza's just landed. So what they're doing in Dragon Ball Super is they're just extending it or putting more detail into it.
Oh, what? So they're putting Frieza into the series?
Yeah, he's in the series.
Oh, boom, man. That's going to be dead.
But it's actually good because, you know, in the Frieza one... You know, in the Frieza, they just turn Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, you know? Or was it Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was quite random, innit? So I think Dragon Ball Super, it's going to fill in
no.
How they became that.
It's true because you see Lord Beerus come out of nowhere, innit? And just chilling with them. So yeah, it makes sense. All right, man. I need to definitely...
you know, watch after the Beerus fight, because that's when it gets good.
I'm enjoying it anyway. I just need to catch up and watch it. But I'm watching the Japanese version.
Yeah, of course.
No, I'm not watching the English one. Nah, man, don't like that. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, man. So I'm looking forward to actually catching up on that. They've also just posted. About half an hour ago? They posted some leaked images of the new Luke Cage series. It looked like.
Was it written by David Walker?
No. I'm talking about the Netflix show. Actual image.
Really?
Yeah. So it looks pretty good. You see, Thingy's in the show. You see Claire from Daredevil. She's in there, which is pretty cool. I thought she was going to be
Huh? The Jones.
Say that again.
I thought she was going to be just.
Have you seen Jessica Jones yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you seen it, yeah?
I haven't finished it.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's pretty... From the looks of it, she's going to be in all the TV shows. Do you get me?
That's good. I mean, she's a character anyway in the comics, so...
Yeah. Where's she from again? Daredevil?
I think so.
Well, yeah, no, I need to basically see her again. I like her, man. She's nice. You know what I'm saying?
Huh? They didn't stick together, did they?
I think they kissed.
Yeah, they just kissed.
Yeah.
I'm excited about Punisher coming back.
Huh?
Coming back. I'm excited.
What do you say?
I'm excited about Punisher.
Yeah. I can't believe it, man. You're cutting up. Hello? Hello? Yo, hello?
Hear me? Yeah, can you hear me?
Vaguely.
How about now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm excited about Punisher.
Who isn't, boy? Who isn't? It's gonna be a good show. Season 2. Very good. I'm looking forward to what they do with him.
But yeah, let's get into it, man. Batman v Superman trailer.
I can't even hear you properly. No, you're still, you sound very distant, man.
Get into it, Batman Superman trailer.
Yeah, no, your mic, it sounds distant. It sounds very muffled.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound very...
Is it better now?
Slightly, man, but not a lot.
I'm not even using the hands-free anymore. Just...
Yeah, no, it sounds bad, man. Really bad.
Alright, just give me a couple minutes.
Alright, cool. Alright, cool. We're finally back after the mad technical difficulties with Skype and Wi-Fi and things that
big
are
ass
beyond my
technical
control.
issues.
Yeah. With Batman. Oh, just so I clear something up. Regarding the Collector Corps, last day actually isn't the 12th. It's actually tomorrow. So I totally forgot. So yeah, there's 1 day and 10 hours left for you guys to order your box. So please order your box. You get me? It'll be worth getting. Yeah, have you ever signed up to it before?
To what, the Marvel one?
Yeah.
Nah.
You know what I like about it is the fact that it's every 2 months.
Oh, okay.
So I can afford that.
What did you get last time?
I got zombie. I got the zombie Morbius Funko Pop T-shirts, badges, and I got a Loki figurine, small like little figurine, vinyl figurine, and I got Venom keychain and something else. So it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. So yeah, all right, cool. Let's get back to it. What was the last thing you were saying? Samurai Jack, yeah.
No, we were talking about Daredevil.
Oh yes. So far, Claire's been in Daredevil and Jessica Jones, and she's obviously going to be in Luke Cage. So it's going to be pretty cool to see what she does. I like her, man. I like her as a character. She's cool. It's nice to have her there because she's very light-hearted, and most of these TV shows, especially Daredevil and Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones has been the darkest one so far.
Yeah, don't spoil it for me because I haven't seen it yet.
What episode are you on?
Episode 2, I believe.
Oh my days, man! I watched all 13 episodes within like a day and a half.
You done the same thing for Daredevil, right?
Yeah, I bought Netflix just for I got my free trial Netflix Daredevil, and then I got the I subscribed again and purchased Netflix just for Jessica Jones.
Well, Netflix is good, man. You might as well just have it.
No,
I'll bet, yeah, find someone who has it and then sign on to it.
Yeah, I might do. My friend found out because she watches, my friend Kimberly, she watches Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., she watches Gotham, Flash, she watches all of them. So when she said to me, I said to her, I've got my Netflix for Jessica Jones. She's like, oh, let me sign in. So I made her a profile for her. She's been watching all of it, boy.
Okay, that's good.
So yeah, I'm going to lock it off in the next few weeks. The next
So
time,
that's why you rinsed it. I get it.
the next time it's gonna be back on.
But did you see what else is on there on Netflix?
Yeah, there's lots of good stuff, but it's just man, man. My paycheck ain't cutting it right now for these things, man. Even when I do get paid on a monthly basis, they can't feed my Marvel hunger, boy. You know. So I'll be getting it back soon, but yeah. What are we gonna talk about next? Yeah. So let's get back on it, man. The start of the 50-second Batman vs Superman teaser, and then we go into the trailer that dropped today.
Yeah, so it all came out this week, right? The teaser and the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to talk about the teaser first, because like when I was watching it, I was like, "That's not Superman. That is not Superman." And someone brought up a really good point. They said that maybe it was Bizarro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, clearly, even from like the first trailer that came out when Batman was fighting in the desert. I'm going to touch on the new trailer as well, because it's following on from this little teaser, isn't it? Because it looks like Batman was captured in the desert or whatever. Some people were saying that there might be parademons, so that's hinting to Justice League, I'm assuming. So it could be like a dream sequence, or it could be a future, it could be a vision, who knows?
Yeah.
But definitely that's not Superman. And the thing is, like, if it's Darkseid, if it's hinted to Justice League, and that's Darkseid, then it kind of makes sense, because there's a Superman story where Superman gets like, I guess, brainwashed by Darkseid, and he comes to Earth, and
I remember that book.
Yeah, it was also in the cartoon as well. I don't know if you remember the Superman cartoon. That's part of the reason why Superman hates Darkseid so much. But yeah, that was definitely not Superman in that teaser, bro. That's not my Superman.
Yeah, I think it was just it could have been I don't know. I'm going for it's a dream sequence where it's a nightmare. He's actually scared. In that trailer, Batman's actually scared. So you don't really see Batman scared. So from what plus he's got like a legion of people coming down. So it's either he's taking over the planet, or I don't know, man. It just looks like, for me, it looks like it's like a typical dream sequence, just like when you see the dream sequence they did for Age of Ultron with Tony Stark. Everything was dark and very, very intense.
Yeah, that's true.
So for me, it could be it could be, from just going what everyone's saying. I reckon it's a dream sequence. That's what I reckon it is.
Whose dream sequence, though?
I reckon it's Bruce Wayne's.
Yeah.
I reckon he probably fears him, or I don't know, he probably had a nightmare about him, because he sees him obviously as someone that's...
The weird thing is, in that little teaser, it shows like Batman actually killing one of the soldiers. Like it twists the neck out of one of the soldiers. I know a lot of people were talking about that.
Yeah.
And
well, that's Batman for you.
So that's the thing. Batman doesn't do that. He doesn't kill. And
he does.
The thing.
But I'm talking about when Batman was first created. He used to have guns. He actually used to kill people, but they had to they had to water it down. That's when they introduced Alfred. So unless they're going for the old school Batman who does actually kill, then yeah. But if not,
Batman will never kill, man. That's part of his thing. That's part of his deal. He will never kill.
Unless they're going for that. If not, then I reckon it's a dream sequence.
Yeah, it must be, because a lot of people are saying they're parademons. So it could be Darkseid. It could be a dream sequence. It could be a future. It could be like a tease for Justice League. Who knows?
It could be the cutscene. I'm only joking.
But yeah, onto the trailer there. Begin.
Say that again.
Doomsday.
He just looks weird.
Exactly.
Huh?
It looks exactly like Abomination from the whole movie.
You're cutting up. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I saw onto the trailer, innit? Doomsday.
Yeah, it was Abomination from the Hulk, 2008.
Yeah, it looks exactly like him, bro.
Why would they do that? I mean, they could easily have made him look better. He looks more of like unless that wasn't that's his first form. You know, but it just looked exactly like him. When I mean looked exactly like Abomination, I had to go. That's the first thing that came into my mind when I saw him. I thought, hold on a second, is that did they just mutate Zod into? The worst thing they could do, right, is Lex Luthor brings Zod back to work, brings Zod back, but then he brings him back as Doomsday.
The thing is, yeah, I actually like that because when someone said like that dream sequence, that's Bizarro, I'm on board with that decision, bruv. I'm on board with that idea because like Lex Luthor and Bizarro, they have basically Lex Luthor's the one that created Bizarro. That's the whole spiel of it. That's sort of his origin story. Now with this movie, they're trying to say, oh, Lex Luthor created Doomsday, but it looks like they were tampering with Kryptonian DNA, which is definitely what Doomsday is. And Zod is the one that actually created Doomsday. So it's like trying to tie in both of it into one. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they can. I saw this thing. They should never killed Zod off. They should have left him alone.
So they're trying to tie. They're trying to tie it together. Yeah. I don't think Zod's dead. Probably come back.
He has to come back, man.
If they turn Zod into Doomsday, I won't be happy about that. I'm telling you now, I wouldn't be happy about that.
It mess things up.
But if they use Zod's DNA to create Doomsday, I'm happy because that's kind of what Doomsday. That's because Doomsday, he's not one character in it. Like there's different types of Doomsday in it.
Yeah.
It's like it's basically just like a super soldier, a Kryptonian super soldier, and like there's bare of them. There's no like one particular Doomsday. So like say, okay, yeah, this is the definitive Doomsday, but then another writer might come out and say, nah, this is maybe there's about 3 different Doomsday. I think the last Doomsday showed up in the comics was what because
say that again. You can't say that again.
Remember the Superman comic, the Doomsday one. Superman doomed. Yeah, that comic, Superman was Doomsday, because in the beginning of that comic, Superman was fighting Doomsday and Superman actually killed him. But then Superman got infected by it and he became Doomsday.
Yeah.
So there's not really much of a character to Doomsday. He's just like
he's a ghost.
He's like a weapon, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just unleash him. So that's why I don't like the idea of Zod becoming Doomsday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like the way he looks though. Smallville done a better job.
Was he in Smallville?
Yeah.
I don't remember him. Oh no,
yeah,
I do.
Yeah. In Smallville, he looked exactly like Doomsday, bro.
Yeah, no, he did. In this, he just looks like they took Abomination.
Bruv, it's like a mocap. Because you're saying like TMNT, innit? Donatello.
Michelangelo, more like.
Michelangelo, yeah. They must have used the same body as the CGI for it.
Unless he mutates or something, because that, for me, that was just poor. I mean, you've got all those characters, all those effects, and you came up with that. Like, he looks just... Huh?
Yeah, you're right. It does look like they dropped the ball, definitely.
They did, man. That's what I'm saying in this movie. They really, from what I can see, they're just rushing it and they're doing too much, and that's it's gonna spoil the movie, man. They need to just let it just flow, man.
No, but come on, I mean, like, who would be the adequate villain for three of them?
No, what I'm saying obviously, like, you can have what's his name, have Doomsday there, but it just feels like, you know, from seeing him, he's just rushed. He was rushed. I don't know, because that for me, he just looks like Abomination.
Yeah.
So they could have easily added color or done something to make him more mean, but he just looked. I was like, what? Come on, man. You guys could have done you could have easily could have tweaked him up. Yeah. About Wonder Woman, what do you think? She looked alright. I actually need to see her standing up to see how tall she really is. But she looks alright. I mean, she looks a little bit thin, but then again, it depends on how you know, when you see Wonder Woman in the comic books, how you like it to be portrayed. She should be at least taller than Superman, though, right?
Traditionally, yeah, she should be, but in terms of like how comics are, she's not really taller than him.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Same height.
Same height.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, she looked alright. I mean, the only thing
to be honest, Batman. I think Batman's actually.
He looks short in there.
He looks hench, bro. I don't think I've ever seen a better Batman live action. If I'm being.
So again, you're cutting up, man.
I don't think I've a better one. I don't think I've seen a bet on live action.
Yeah.
I've always been on Team Batfleck. Always been.
Yeah, your mic sounds muffled, man.
I was saying that Team Batfleck.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a
better Batman.
A better.
Yeah. We'll see what happens in the movie, man. You know. But you know, for me, it was an okay trailer. I didn't really see like.
About Lex Luthor? What do you think of Lex Luthor?
It looked like he was a kid. It didn't really give me that impression of how Lex Luthor is. Like, I just didn't really get that image of Lex Luthor. It seemed to me just like a mad scientist running around. To be honest.
Yeah.
There was no essence of Luthor.
I think they're around it though. I think they're going to play around with it because I think because seeing pictures of him bald.
Yeah.
And like pics. These are like promotional pics of Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to play around with it because I think when he goes bald, he's serious. So I'm not putting my judgment on him yet because I know the actor. He's a very good actor, bruv. Jesse Eisenberg is a very good actor, and I think he'll pull off Lex Luthor perfectly. But in the trailer, I was from. Like, this is not Lex Luthor at all.
Nah, it's not.
This is not Lex Luthor.
My guy from Smallville, he did a better job than that.
But I have a feeling they're trolling us.
Yeah, they're not showing everything because they won't. They'll show more trailers and more of what it's really about when the movie is gets closer to the release date, I guess.
But yeah, they gave us the money shot though. I think I just sent it to you. Do you see it?
Of all three of them, right?
Yeah, that's the money shot there. That is the money shot.
It was good, man. But to be honest, man, it's just like that trailer didn't really give me any type of response. I was like, okay, I just watched it, and I was like, I didn't really feel anything. But then again, I'll make up my mind when I watch the movie because trailers are trailers. But it doesn't really have that spark. It's not a spark, but I guess for me, one thing that they don't have in their trailers in their movies is to add more color. You know, everything is dark.
Dude, that grey filter ain't going away.
Yeah, well, I mean that's
it's
for me.
all encompassing.
They should have at least made Superman colorful, made Batman dark. You know, but it's true, it's not gonna go away. But
like I was watching a video of someone who like got rid of the grey filter of Man of Steel.
Yeah, I saw it.
I go say, it's a better movie just because of that filter. That grey filter.
It's true, man.
But that's his signature. That's Zack Snyder's signature. All his movies has got that filter on it.
Yeah, well, that's cool, but you can't do that filter with every single character. It doesn't work.
Trust me.
It does not work, especially with Superman that drinks milk and eats cookies.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I mean, the trailer overall was I don't know. For me, I found the trailer kind of when they were doing the scenes, it was like all over the place. There wasn't really like a sequence. They just kind of put a lot of things in. But I guess they got put on the spot with the Civil War trailer that came out of nowhere.
Did that come out this week as well?
Yeah, no. What was it? Hold up. No, it was last week, wasn't it? Last week, Tuesday, Wednesday, it came out, I think. I think they dropped it on Wednesday when all the new comics come out. That was hilarious. I think it was last week, Tuesday or Wednesday it came out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see this movie just so I can see how the team forms together for Justice League. I'm interested to see how they do that and what happens in that movie. I know it's gonna be a very long movie as well. I can feel it.
Mm.
But that's pretty cool. All right, let's go on. I just for me, as a trailer, it was cool. I didn't really get anything from it, but you know, it was nice to see them three in one shot. I guess that's what everyone was looking forward to at the beginning when this movie was announced and what characters were going to be in there and stuff. So that was pretty cool to see them. I liked what I liked. It's kind of like I did like the Wonder Woman scene when she came out of nowhere. I thought it was Superman, to be honest, and I saw it. I was like, oh, okay. That was probably one of my favorite scenes.
Clark Kent and Bruce. I thought you'd like that.
No, I like the scene where Wonder Woman came out and saved Batman.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I didn't like was her shield. It just annoyed me. Something about the shield. It just looked like it was very plainish. I don't know. But I'd love to see if she uses any magic if there's any magic in the movie, or if she uses her lasso as well. So that was pretty cool.
I think she looks amazing.
No, she does. I'm looking forward to see what she does in the movie. I believe she has three scenes, I think, or 3 cameos in the movie. From what I was hearing ages ago, but obviously I don't know if that's going to change.
I think Cyborg is in it.
They're all in it.
Aquaman.
Who else? Is the Flash in there as well, right?
I don't think. Well, maybe.
Let's go. All right, let's go on to the Civil War trailer. I know I spoke about it last week, but what did you think of the trailer?
Well, you spoke about it last week.
Yeah, no, I did. Yeah, no, was it last week? Yeah, I spoke about it last week when I did the.
Yeah, I loved it, man. Let me just put it on quickly so I can remind myself. Yeah, man.
You know, there was a scene there with Martin Freeman was in there, and what's her name?
Really?
Yeah, he was in there. Crossbones was in there as well, and they even showed Peggy Carter's niece. She was there as well.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Confirmed that.
Huh?
Did they confirm that she was Sharon Carter?
Yeah, it's her, man.
They just called her Agent 13 or something.
No, apparently it is.
They should.
She says
they should bring her to Agents of Shield, man.
Oh, that'd be nice. They're actually introducing a new Inhuman in Agents of Shield. can't remember her name, but she's actually coming up.
Who will?
Probably. We'll talk about that after.
He's that guy.
We'll talk about that after, because that for me, but I got a lot of questions for that show. But Civil War trailer, man. I think one of the best scenes for me is when the Black Panther was running, and when he smacked Bucky in his mouth with that fly kick. You know, that was it. For me, that was good. It's one of the best scenes, I reckon. What do you think? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, you caught, man. I said my favorite scene, I guess, my favorite scene in there was when the Black Panther smacked Bucky in his mouth, and when he was running away from he was running away from Captain America. What was?
Yeah, we were talking about that, weren't we? Like, come on. I don't want Cap to catch him.
He'll catch him, because you know why? Because no one's gonna overshadow him. It's his movie as well.
Yeah, that's true.
They will never allow that, man. They'll say Cap has to win. I don't know how he catches him, but he, in the comics that would never happen. He would, the Black Panther is beyond him when he comes to agility. He's got strength.
In the comics.
Huh?
He beats him. Yeah, you're right. Agility, strength, and he's smarter as well.
Yeah. Captain America for me, he's just like the Marvel version of, I don't know, he's like He-Man in a way. To a certain extent. He's strong. He's a soldier. But he's what can I say? He's got the strength, but he hasn't got the agility. The speed.
Hey, he kind of does, actually. Like Captain America, I mean, quick, as well as he can fight. Basically, he's just he's not. Yeah. He hasn't got the agility as Black Panther, but he has got good enough.
He's got stamina.
Yeah.
It's just for me.
The thing is, Black Panther's got the vibranium, bro, and Black Panther's a much better fighter, and he's smarter as well. And so
I'm saying that shield came from his country, boy. Technically.
Also, Thing was there as well. Thunderbolt Ross.
I was like,
I was surprised to see him.
Yeah, he must have been happy to be in there.
I'm happy he's in there because they're tying in more of that Hulk movie, so it's good.
I wonder if they'll ever tie in Betty into the Hulk movies or to the Marvel universe.
I doubt it, but
yeah.
It's good because you know that it was a different actor that played Hulk in it.
Yeah.
So
it was good. It was that trailer was very it was very emotional. Very emotional trailer, and I think it was only a teaser trailer, so they didn't really show a lot. There was no Baron Zemo, no. No Baron Zemo. Crossbones was there for only a few seconds. If you actually did see him, what else? They didn't show no Spider-Man. Didn't show the Vision. Who else am I forgetting?
Hawkeye was in there as well.
No, he was there.
Yeah.
What else?
It was interesting to see Cap and Winter Soldier fighting against Iron Man. That was a good scene at the end.
Yeah, I don't think they were going. I don't think Cap was going full blast at him.
I don't think Iron Man was going full blast at him either.
Nah,
I mean that's the thing. Even in the comics, they'll sort of hold him back anyway.
Of course, man. If they went full strength, they would have destroyed the whole scene, the whole area.
Yeah, which they almost did, but that's when they stopped, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think because I was the Russell brothers that have done this movie, right? They said that how with Bucky, they said he's not the Winter Soldier, he's not Bucky, he's in between. So, I reckon he goes a bit rogue because there's that scene where he tries to rip out Iron Man's arc reactor. But overall, it's good. I love to see how they all come back together and they mash up Baron Zemo and Crossbones. It's for me. They also it said today that Thingy spoke. What's her name? Scarlett Johansson, and she said Black Widow in the. She said Black Widow. In the movie, she's the mediator.
Yeah, because she works for Tony, innit?
Yeah, but obviously she's powers with.
Actually, no, she doesn't. Thingy works for. What's her name? Maria Hill.
Oh yeah, she's Shield. So. But then it's gonna be mad because I know Hawkeye will probably be the one like he doesn't want to do this as well. So you kind of got. I guess we have like two mediators. Overall,
because I mean that's another thing to consider as well. Because like we don't really know why they're fighting. To be totally honest.
No.
So they're to it. So we just go see more from the trailer.
Yeah, because the way they made it look out. They're making it as if they're fighting because it's over Bucky.
Bucky, yeah.
But I reckon there's probably more to it. I reckon maybe Iron Man finds out that he was the one that killed his parents. Or killed, his dad, Howard Stark.
Yeah.
I just want to know where Iron Man gets that black eye from. He's got a black eye. So I'm thinking, did Cap smack him in his face? Like, what happened? But yeah, it's true. That's actually a good question. No one knows what they're actually fighting. Is it because of what Zemo's instigates? Because all the craziness has come out is basically is why information about Bucky has come to the surface, and they find out more information what he did as a Winter Soldier. Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe he got framed like. Don't know, but they did say it's going to be that movie's going to be more politics than anything else. So prepare for that. I'm just looking forward to actually seeing it and see where it leads up, and that means how it finishes and leads up to Infinity Wars. Are we going to see a new team after the movie?
Yeah.
Are they going to come together? Because they haven't announced the cast for Infinity Wars yet. So. I also want to know if they're going to kill off Rudy or not. Rhodey.
You're breaking up.
Oh. Can you hear me now?
A little bit. It's breaking up a little.
Pulling my hands free. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Did you say Rhodey?
Yeah, I'm saying, are they going to kill him off? Because he looks like he was pretty dead.
I don't think they'll kill him off.
Leave him, man.
It'll be interesting if they do. That would take a lot of guts. It'll be interesting if they do.
Yeah, because there'll be no War Machine.
Yeah. It'll be very interesting if they take him out.
You know what?
I don't think they will.
You know what? That could be why they were fighting. Maybe the Iron Man gets so angry that Rhodey, what happened to him? He goes rogue.
Probably.
You never know, but it's gonna be interesting to see what they do with that with these characters. But overall, it was a fairly good trailer. They didn't really reveal hardly anything. They're gonna tease the hell out of us for that Spider-Man shot as well. So, but overall, I'm just excited to see the Black Panther. Two characters I really love, like Doctor Strange, his own movie, The Black Panther. So I'm really happy to see the Black Panther in Civil War. But I'm just really interested to see how these characters get manipulated by Zemo, and what's really gonna get these characters back fighting with each other. I mean, as a team to take this army on. Zemo has, so it's gonna be pretty interesting. But the Russo brothers said it's not gonna follow the comics too much. They have made changes, but it's gonna be a very emotional
Yeah, it's definitely the comics, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, they're throwing in like the Legislation Act, but there's more to it.
I think done with that.
Huh?
I think they're pretty much done with that idea. I think they were teasing it with Agents of Shield, but I have a whole Registration Act thing.
Mm. Yeah, like they teased it with the Inhumans. When they first.
Yeah, because I think Agents of Shield is starting to wind down their whole.
Yeah.
What did I hear? Did I hear that they was going to delay the Inhumans movie?
Nah, apparently rumors came out saying the movie was going to be cancelled and whatnot, but Marvel did say they're still doing the movie.
Okay.
Be pretty cool. But yeah, man, Civil War, it's actually broken Marvel's trailer records. It got 64 million views within 24 hours. So
that's good.
Yeah, that movie's gonna blow when it comes out, and I'm looking forward to.
I want it to, man. I want it to do better than Iron Man.
It will. It will definitely.
It probably will.
It's gonna be.
Iron Man's in it.
Yeah, you're basically seeing Avengers 2.0 or Avengers and a half. It was good, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing the actual full trailer.
Yeah, there was an Ant-Man in there as well.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, there was no Ant-Man and there was no Wasp, because she's in the movie as well.
What is she?
Yeah, she's in Civil War.
Interesting.
And yeah, I would like to see how they recruit him as well. Cause it's pretty hilarious. But anyway, they kind of show you that at the end of Ant-Man when you see the Falcon speaking. I got a feeling the movie starts off straight away when they in that room with Bucky and the Falcon.
Yeah, probably. It's thingy, isn't it? Nick Fury.
Oh no, he hasn't been. No, I don't think he is. But no. Hold up, is he? I don't think so. But again, you never know. He might appear. Because from what I know, the characters are definitely not in it. Is the Hulk, Thor. Maria Hill hasn't been. I don't know if Maria Hill is going to be in the movie as well. So it'll be pretty interesting to see what they do, because there's no shield, so technically these Avengers are working for themselves, if you know what I mean. Unsupervised as they say. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to just see what happens. I guess that's one of the things. There's no shield to look, to basically say anything or do anything, because everything shield is gone. So yeah, there's no one there, man. No one there. So it's gonna be interesting to see literally what transpires and who steps in, because after this there's still going to be no one looking after the Avengers. So what's really going to happen. Pretty interesting to see what they're going to do at the end of the movie.
I want to see how Agents of Shield is going to tie into it.
Agents of Shield.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's just say the Civil War trailer was emotional. I didn't like the fact that Bucky and Cap were trying to beat on Tony like that, but we never know what really happened. So it's going to be a very emotional trailer. I loved it. I can't wait to see the movie come out soon. But yeah, let's go on to Agents of Shield. Huh?
I stand with Tony.
I stand with the Black Panther. You know why? There's something I forgot to say. With the Black Panther, his only allegiance is to his people. So regardless of people saying the Black Panther is on Tony's he's got his own agenda. So he's there for a typical reason. He doesn't really care about Team Cap or Team Iron Man, it's basically just about it's about his people. So I'd love to see why he's actually there in the first place, you know. So yeah, I'm not taking sides. I'm just here to just watch the movie, man. I don't really have a side, to be honest, because I kind of like them both in their own ways. But I'm with the Panther because he's smart. He's smarter than both of them. So I'm going for him. You live longer with him as well. So yeah, Team Panther.
Well, he's on Team Tony, so.
But that's the thing. I don't think he's on Team Tony. I don't think he is, because he's there for, like I said, he's there for a typical reason. He's there for a reason. And I remember even Figgy was saying that the Black Panther is supposed to be like the neutral one. So I think he has his own agenda. He's not there to be working with Tony or Cap, but he's probably at Tony to get something. But like I said, his allegiance is to his people. So we'll see what happens when he's there. But for me, I'm just on Team Panther, as in just the Panther himself. No Iron Man and no Cap. So yes, that's for me for Civil War. Now let's move on to Civil War, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., episode entitled Closure. What do you think of it?
I know you called it Civil Ward. I'm calling it World War Ward, bro.
Yeah, you can call it World War Ward. You can call it. I actually tweeted Clark Gregg Coulson that this episode is like Civil War when they were tweeting live. He retweeted it. I got so much people retweeting my tweet. It was crazy and favoriting, but it was whatever you want to call it, boy. It was Ward. It was Ward versus Coulson. You know.
Yeah, definitely Ward versus Coulson.
I mean, like, if you guys have not seen this episode yet, please disconnect. We'll be as we don't want to spoil it for you because it only got aired. It got aired on Tuesday, so technically, yeah, we can spoil it. But if you don't want to know about it and you want to watch it, then please do not listen to us, as I'm about to speak about it literally. Nah, that first scene, boy. You see when Ward takes that shot and kills Rosalind. You know. But he shoots her. She gets shot in the neck. What do you think about that? What do you think about that scene?
I was surprised, man. I like her as well.
You know what? I wasn't really surprised because I knew. That's what I said on Facebook. I predicted that Ward would kill her, and Coulson will go a bit mad. But you know what? What died with her, right? Is we'll never know if she was Hydra or not. You know.
She's not.
How do you know that? How do you know she's not Hydra?
Because Ward killed her.
Yeah, probably eliminated the cost. But remember, he done that on his own. He wasn't actually told to do that.
Yeah, because he said that he found out there's a leak in Hydra, so he was gonna kill her anyway. And he was like, "Oh, well, two birds with one stone." That's what he was saying.
Uh-huh. So she was Hydra then?
No, she wasn't.
But you know what? The scene that bugs me is when she's on the phone to what's my guy? What's he called? I forgot his name now. When she's on the phone to him and he goes to her, "Do you have Coulson?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm getting him." That's what made me think, all right, cool. She's on. What side is she on? You know. What side is this woman on? But you know what? I loved her character. Her character was amazing, man. You didn't really know what she was about until the last minute, until Coulson locked her up in that room and made her basically. He just gave it. He just unloaded into her, and then she just gave in, you know. So she was Rosalind. She was actually a very, very cool character. I had a feeling she was gonna get killed off, but I was hoping she would actually stay, because as a character I really liked her. Overall, it was a very good episode. It was a very emotional episode. Like, it was very intense. I've never seen director Coulson or Coulson in general that angry. Period. So the way he went after Ward, how he got his brother.
Yeah, he's quite reckless when he's angry as well. He's quite ruthless, isn't it, as well? He's ruthless. He's reckless. It was quite surprising. We've never really seen this side of him.
Yeah. So remember the way he picked up Hunter and then he strangled him to death. That was nuts. The way he was interrogating his team, like he goes, I want to ask him uncomfortable questions. I was like, what was he gonna ask? And the bit when he goes, you slept with Ward, and she was like, and he goes, what did you speak about when you were sleeping with him? Did he say anything to you? So he interrogated all of them and just went into them really, 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 really hard. So yeah, he was ruthless. He was very ruthless, reckless to a certain extent. The bit where he kidnapped Thomas, where he kidnaps Ward's brother.
Reckless to a certain extent, that's an understatement, bro. Bro, he jumped out of into like a madman.
Yeah.
He's reckless.
That reminded me of Tomorrow Never Dies, when he jumps into the water, but it was a scene. It was epic. He just thought, forget this. I think everyone at their lifetime, once in their life can relate to them. I guess can relate to being reckless and so it's like when he made Mac director, and he goes, I don't know if I could do it. He was like, listen, it's not a request, it's an order. Like, step up, I was like, whoa. And he goes, sir, you're gonna tell me your plan? He was like, absolutely not. And he kidnapped Ward's brother, and to that bit where Hunter put a knife to him, or was it a gun? I really thought Coulson was gonna tell Hunter to shoot him, or stab him.
It would have.
It would have, but because the thing is, like, when you look at Hunter's background, he's not been a SHIELD agent. He's a mercenary. He's he would do those type of things. So that's why he took Ward. He took him. He took both. Bobby and Ward, because they got a vendetta with him. But what I thought Thomas was actually playing. I assumed that he actually was in cahoots with Ward. So I thought they were trying to play Coulson until the last minute where he says, "Oh, you're tracing this call," and they find him. I reckon Coulson would have killed him. He would have damaged him regardless, because he was like Rambo. He was out for blood. You saw that side of Coulson. He was like Rambo / 007. The way he took on those Hydra agents at the beginning of the show. He mashed them up, destroyed them. He was very, very very, very, very. He wanted Ward's blood. He wanted to end him, and going to be interesting to see what happens in the next episode as well. What do you think of Thingy's performance in this? Fitzsimmons.
I thought it was okay. I mean, it was a good development for both of them.
Yeah, they've what's cool about them is they've really, I think out of all the characters, right, they're one of my favorites because they've really, really developed as characters.
Yeah, and I think Fitz, he's had the most development, because from the beginning of the season, he's gone through so much.
Yeah,
he managed to get her back, and it's just kind of ironic that he goes and she stays.
Yeah, it is true. It is true. Gemma, boy, she's confused. She doesn't know what to do. She likes Will, who my IPs, he has to be Hydra. I was speaking to my friend. Speaking to my friend about this, about what do you call it? About Will, and he said the same thing, man. He basically says we was agreeing that he's either Hydra or he's the Inhuman that they want to bring back, because it doesn't make sense. Remember when he's speaking to Simmons, and he says, "Okay, we came through the portal with 3 astronauts, blah 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 blah. This thing came along, it killed all of them. I'm the only person that survived." She goes, "How did it kill them?" "Oh, it went into their minds and they started going crazy, and you had to kill them to defend himself." So So she's like, okay, so how did you survive this thing? And he was like, I've got a strong mind. Okay. It just doesn't add up. So I'm assuming either those astronauts were Hydra agents that got sent over to try to bring this thing back, and something happened, or maybe one of them could have been, or them a SHIELD agent, or so forth, or it could have been, and he managed to kill all of them off somehow. Or this thing, actually, whatever it is inhuman, could have basically killed all of them, even Will, and taken his body. But it doesn't add up. It doesn't add up to basically, even at the end when they show you the episode where Simmons was actually on the planet, right? At the end where she actually saw this thing, it didn't even hurt her. It just came towards her. So I was like, okay, so what's happening then? You know. So I don't know. It's for me. He's a very, very suspicious character. Very suspicious. Or he could have done the obvious. When him and Simmons got intimate in that cave, he could have impregnated her, and she could be carrying his unborn inhuman baby. So there's somewhat scenarios to basically what's happening with this character called Will, but he just seems just a tiny bit suspicious to me. How he's been there for a very long time. But then again, I could be wrong, and he could potentially just be that guy that got sent through, and stayed there.
It's definitely suspicious, bro. I think they've been gearing towards it, but just switch it up and just he's actually a good guy.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of hints to say that
he's what?
But they might just Will. There's a lot of hints to say that he's dodgy.
Yeah.
But there's also he's actually a good guy.
Could be, yeah. Well, we'll see in next week's episode to see if we actually do see him. So, because Fitz's plan is he wants to get him back. So it's gonna be interesting because my prediction is in that next week's episode, all of Ward's agents, they're gonna die. I'm assuming that team's gonna die. So it's only gonna be Will, Coulson, Wards, and Fitz. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Pretty interesting. I reckon maybe in that episode they'll reveal Ward as maybe the character he's supposed to be, because from what I was hearing, he's actually supposed to be an official Marvel character. They haven't announced yet, so maybe something transpires and we find out who Ward really is in this next week's episode. What was really interesting about episode is when he admits he was the one that actually Thomas admits that it was Wood that threw him down the well. So he was like, he killed his other brother for no apparent reason, which was crazy. But yeah, it's this whole Will thing. It's gonna be sorted out next week. So I'm gonna find out what happens. I'm gonna watch it. So next week's episode is the synopsis. What synopsis is like the promo was. The SHIELD are going to be fighting so-called Hydra with their so-called Inhumans, while Coulson and Fitz take on the so-called Inhuman with Ward. So, yeah. It was a very, 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 very emotional episode. Very intense, man. Just loved it. Now I knew why people on Twitter were going nuts.
I'll tell you what, the whole season's been amazing.
Yeah, it has, man. It's been very, very subtle and very, very, very intense. They've really concentrated on loads of they've really, really seen more in-depth detail of all the characters from Bobby to Hunter to all of them, to basically just see how deep his characters literally go, you know. And I liked also how they introduced
it's weird though, because like it feels like her character's sort of taking a step back.
Who?
Sky, Daisy Johnson.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah, she sort of took a step back, innit? So they're focusing more on like everyone else, and she's sort of like she's just there.
Yeah, I liked it better before she was an Inhuman. I don't know, it was funny.
Yeah, I think it's interesting what she's doing, but I still feel like they should bring some more from her.
It probably will.
But for now, it's fine because I like the other characters, so you know I'm enjoying it.
I hope they don't kill off what's his name, man, like Dr. Garner, boy. I hope they leave him.
I thought they were gonna send him over.
Nah. So what it is, he's part of the army that this. Well, what they want to do, they want to send this Inhuman from this portal back to Earth, and they want to use him as part of the team. So they want to give them this thing, a team to command. So he's not getting sent over. He's actually he's in the process of being brainwashed for Hydra. So yeah, I like him as a character. He's smooth, man. So I hope they somehow, even they don't transfer him back into his human form, to at least have him the capacity and mind of Valash. I'll tell you. What's interesting in this episode as well is when Matt gave the okay head for the Secret Warriors to go ahead. So we saw Lincoln, Sky, I forgot the other guy's name, as part of the Secret Warriors to actually go down and do battle. I think there's going to be another person as well. She's going to be, can't remember her name, but she's been casted. I believe her ability is like the Flash, I think. Can't remember her name, but she's going to be in next. She's going to be in this, I believe, either in this season when the show kicks off again in March, or in the season after. But they casted a new member into the show. So yeah, it's been a pretty good season, pretty good show, man. I still think is a dodge. I still don't trust what's his name as a character. Lincoln. I think he's dodgy, and I'm only saying that because he seems that he's got a dark side to him in a way. But it's what Dr. Garner said to me. She was like, "Would you kill Lincoln?" And he was like, "That kid's got a dark side to him." So, and the only Inhumans he's been so far killing has been Lincoln's friends, so it's a bit suspicious that he's not going for random Inhumans. Then again, I could be wrong.
I thought he was going for them.
Huh? Say that again?
Random ones.
Nah, he wasn't. From what I was hearing.
Okay.
But then again, maybe I got it wrong. But he was only going for so-called Inhumans, I guess, that were dark in a way. From what I could tell, Lash was there.
From Jiang's group.
Yeah,
because she was quite suspicious. Like, you know, arguably she was dodgy. So it's like, I think what he wants to do is get rid of all of them, all of Jiang's run. This guy's mum. So.
But remember, he left Sky. But he did say, like, even with that Inhuman, when he had that overseas visit when he went over to visit the Inhuman in the other cage, they didn't kill him. Like, made sure he goes, "Would you have killed him?" He was like, "No." So, I don't know, man. It's just pretty interesting to see what's going to happen with this whole Inhuman thing. So I just hope this whole Hydra thing comes to an end, like from next week's episode.
The Hydra thing, that's the best thing for me, man. Even from season 2, I was like saying that I want Hydra, I want more Hydra. So I'm loving it at the moment.
Yeah. I just want to see what they're gonna do, and the reason I say that is because when what can you do with Ward? You have to do something with him after this whole Hydra thing blows over. So he did say though, Brett Dalton did say that there's gonna be like I think 2 to 3 twists in next week's episode. It's gonna be a very intense, it's gonna be a very crazy.
The way they killed Rosalind, yeah, that's Buffy. That you love. Twist when they killed off Gwendolyn. Sorry, Rosalind.
Yeah. Yeah. You didn't really expect her. I didn't expect her to die like that. It was weird, man. I liked her, man. Like I was saying before, man, they should have kept her, but there was too many characters. I think there's gonna be even more deaths probably in the next episode. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that what's his name? The guy that's manipulating Ward. I think he's gonna get killed off as well. That head of Hydra. I always forget his name.
I was saying that how they killed off Rosalind.
Yeah.
The twist. It reminds me of like Buffy, how they just kill off random characters.
Yeah.
Like random.
Oh, she made it through 9 episodes.
She was a great character, man.
Yeah. Should bring her back, man. I wonder if they're gonna bring back Coulson's what's her name? Was it Coulson's wife or girlfriend? Do you remember in season 1? Or the beginning of season 2?
Rosalind to Tahiti.
Huh?
They should take Rosalind.
Yeah, basically they can. But they need to inject a GH35. And I don't think Coulson will gonna basically allow that.
Where is it? Where is the GH45?
Say that again?
Where is the GH45?
It's what is it?
Where is it? GH325.
Oh, even where is it?
Yeah.
I think they destroyed it, to be honest. Because that's what Garrett wanted to take.
Yeah, he did take it.
No, yeah, he did.
So Garrett destroy it?
Yeah, I think he did, yeah. I can't remember, to be honest. All I remember is Coulson blowing him up. That was hilarious. That was really hilarious, man. Really hilarious. But yeah, it's the show's getting really, really better. Like especially from this season as well. So I'm really happy that the show's doing better. And I'm really happy that I know it's gonna be renewed for a season 4, which is pretty cool. So yeah, man, like, it's been a very, very they've come a long way from season 1 to season 3 so far. How can I say, man? I like it. I like Clark Gregg as a character. I mean, I like Coulson from when he was, he made those cameos in in 4 Iron Man and Avengers. So as a character, it's nice to see he's gone from an agent to the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. So it's pretty cool. I'd like to see more of Coulson in the cinemas, and I'd love to see more like some of the characters from Shield, like in the movies themselves. It'd be pretty cool. I'd love to see Ward as I'd love to see him, for example, in Civil War, or in a Marvel movie, because he's pretty cool, man. I like him like that. He's nice. They can't just kill him off. They need to do something with him. It's amazing, man. So, yeah, man, definitely a good season so far. Definitely a good episode closure. But I think something's gonna happen because they did say in that season 9. They said one of the slogans they used was "closure comes at a cost." So I'm assuming that Ward is gonna lose something because something's gonna happen to him or something regarding his choices that he's made to take out Ward. I liked also how when hearing Sky speak, we find out what drives Ward, what makes him him. And then I think that
he's gonna lose his memory.
Who?
Ward.
You reckon?
And he would join back Shield.
But then, if he loses his memory, what if he tries to get it back? No. What if he basically they'll probably use something like how can I say? He remembers, but he doesn't act on it.
Yeah. Or he loses memory, then he gets it back, and he'll be like, I'm much happier being a good person, so I'm gonna stay a Shield.
There's some situations, but I don't know, but he even said he doesn't want redemption. When we first see him talking to that guy on the phone. No, but
he's too far gone now. He's too far gone.
Oh, he is. But
the only thing that can happen to him is either he dies or
he mutates.
He loses his memory. I don't want him to die. I love Ward.
Ward's easy. You have to love him. You have to hate. He's a character you love to hate, boy.
Yeah.
But he does like Thingy though. He does like Simmons and what's her name, and Fitz.
The thing is, I think I read a poll of all like the best Marvel villains, the cinematic universe, and Ward was in the top 5. People love him.
They do, man.
Like he's up there with King, Loki, and Red Skull, bruv.
He's there. He's there, but he is, man. I like him as a character, man. But he did say he's not he would never hurt Fitz and Simmons because he likes them, innit? Even though he's so-called a villain, if you know what I mean. So all he wants basically is closure for what happened to his chick. He wants revenge on Coulson for taking her out.
I think Coulson's right, though. I mean, it was great. That's one of the smart things about this episode, was because Coulson's really good at reading people, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's that part, And for us to get more information, more character growth from Ward, we need Coulson to be his opposite. So Coulson can because Coulson was took a back seat against Ward, didn't it?
Yeah.
Since season 2, and now that Coulson's okay, yeah, now you got my attention. That for that it actually pushed Ward. It actually pushed Ward's story along. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, what's next for Ward? Whether he's going to die or something else is going to happen. You see?
Yeah. I reckon you get stuck on the planet. You can't. Well, I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, what if he gets stuck on the planet and then he comes back as a good guy?
Nah.
Or comes back for like Angel. Yeah, the Angel, innit?
You know what?
That's what happened to Angel, innit? Angel got thrown into that demon dimension and he was there for years and he came back. Remember?
Or he finds out this Inhuman thing is trying to kill him, so he teams up with Ward, teams up with Coulson and Fitz, and he goes back to get revenge on on my guy for manipulating him and trying to use him. You know. But yeah, it could be. You never know. It's gonna be it's gonna be a crazy episode. So.
But yeah, he's definitely a top agent, man. At the end of the day, he's an expert agent. He was handpicked by Coulson himself. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they even said that he's close to like Black Widow, innit? In terms of like skills and whatnot.
Yeah.
And he can go hand to hand with like May, Agent May, and May's like she's probably the best fighter in the Shield.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, man. There's so many stories into what they could do with this character, man. Interesting. I just hope they keep Thingy alive, Mac, as well.
You like him though?
Yeah, he's funny, man. He's funny.
Told you, man. He won me over when he made the Fox News joke.
Well,
God.
Yeah.
He said he lost respect for his mom after she told him that she watches Fox News.
Nah, I like him, man. I like the way he when he went to extract codes, he was like, "Get down!" Put that big gun up, boy. Start shooting up the place. I was like, boy. It's become a very, very it's become a very, very amazing, very good show.
Yeah, man.
Can't wait for next week's episode to see what happens.
Definitely. I'll be around next week to talk about it as well.
I have to watch. I have to catch up with Into the Badlands as well. That's another for me another amazing show, man. It's pretty cool.
Do you know what I feel like watching? I feel like watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 1, just to see how they were.
They were very young, man. It was very, very cheesy. It was light-hearted, man. Now it's become very intensely. It reminds me of Buffy when they were all young, doing their thing, and the season got deeper and darker.
Yeah, season 2 was a stark difference. But you know what? Season 1, towards the end of season 1, did get pretty dark.
Yeah, man. It's. What can I say, man? I just want to watch this week's episode. See, now after next week, I have to wait until March to watch Shield. I have to wait until January to watch The Blacklist. I'm also enjoying The Player as well, with Wesley Snipes. That's a good show. It's an alright show. I'm happy with that. Very, very, very happy. So yeah, I guess
I want Deathlock to come back.
Yeah, where is he, man? Mike Peterson. Bring him back, man. Bring Mike back. He was pretty.
Yeah, he'll take out all of them, man, with the Hydra agents.
Yeah, he would. You never know. He might come back. They can bring him in for the finale, I guess, if he comes. I'd love to see. Pardon me, if they bring back Nick Fury and Maria Hill. And that was hilarious, right? If Ward comes back and him and Coulson are going eye to eye with a gun, and then Fury comes back out and they look at him and he goes, "Ward, the mission's over." And then and you find out he was actually basically he never really killed Hand. He was actually there to basically get information from the beginning, and he is still a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. But then again, he's killed Thingy off, so they can't do it. He's killed off Rosalind. You know. So yeah, that would be twisted if they was to do that. But yeah, we would never. Boy, oh man, there's too many possibilities with that character and this and just in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So pretty amazing, pretty cool. a lot of character development. Yeah, man, we've got to find that nice to see what happens next. And for once, I just want to see Fitz and Simmons, man, actually together, if it does happen. So, yeah. Madness, bro. It's been a very, very crazy show. But now I have to wait until March. I can always watch Peggy Carr. So I can see season 2 is pretty much the foundation of what S.H.I.E.L.D. is, how S.H.I.E.L.D. got founded. So I'd love to see how that kicks off. And I just want to see if they introduce Nick Fury Sr. into that show as well. Or a glimpse of him. But yeah, Agent Carter is coming back. I believe Daredevil's out next year as well. Oh, it is definitely. And I believe Luke Cage is out next year as well. So it's looking good.
That'd be good.
Well,
that'd be good.
So yeah, it's looking pretty good next year.
Alright, man.
Where is my phone?
I mean, we've been podcasting for a while now, so.
Did you get any Marvel number ones this week?
I've been reading the X-Men, Extraordinary X-Men. But what else? I also read all the Ultimates. Ultimates? What else? I think that's it for now.
Did you get anything this week?
No, this week.
I picked up the new Hulk, Totally Awesome Hulk by Greg Pak, and Daredevil issue 1 of Soul with Charles Soule. So I actually found out that Bruce Banner is still around.
Yeah.
So basically what happens is he absorbs, he's with the Avengers and he absorbs a type of radiation, right, that makes it toxic to anybody around him. So anyone around him will pretty much die. But they don't tell you how the new Hulk became the Hulk. It's pretty interesting. But overall, it's been this new Hulk. He's a bit lazy, youngish. He kind of loses. What's the word? He doesn't really take the task in hand. When he turns into the Hulk, he becomes very sloppy. He's basically a youngish kid. He's basically a teenage Hulk, which is pretty hilarious in a way. But it's not the Hulk you would pretty much think of. So overall, it's cool. It's humorous. It's very, very nice. I got it because it's Greg Pak. I'd love to see how he basically became the Hulk in the first place. It's pretty interesting. You find that now also with Daredevil. He's actually a prosecutor now, which is interesting. He's very dark. He's got his own teammate. There's no Froggy, so he's on his own. But he's actually he's a prosecutor, which is pretty interesting. But Daredevil was very, very dark, very nice, very nicely done. Very darkish in its own way, but it was pretty cool. You know, for a Daredevil fan, to recommend that to you. And of course, also, just so you people know, this has ticked me off even more. Secret Wars issue 9 has been delayed until January the 6th. The 6th, bruv. It's been delayed to the 6th, you know. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? It's been delayed to January the 6th, so I don't know what's going to happen until about 2 months next month, which is really irritating. So, that's pretty much.
Did they say why?
No, it did not say. I don't know what they're doing, but it's been delayed until January the 6th. I guess they're probably going to announce maybe more titles, or maybe going to do with sales, or they're going to do something, I guess, in that month of January. But everyone's questions will be answered when you find out what happens in Secret Wars. They'll probably do a Secret Wars aftermath as well, or they'll probably do Secret Wars miniseries regarding what happened to the characters and so forth. They'll
probably do a what if as well.
Yep. Well, we know that Banner's alive because he's actually in this comic book, but So far, the characters we haven't seen in these Secret Wars, when the new number ones have been launched, has been Mr. Fantastic and Sue, and sorry, the Invisible Girl. So looks like they might be dead. Period. And I believe the recent episode of Extraordinary X-Men or X-Men or New X-Men speaks about what happened to Cyclops as well. So, but yeah, that's for another time to discuss. But yeah, Secret Wars issue 9 comes out. I just want to know what happens to Doctor Strange because he's young, he's got an axe, and he looks very, very childish in his own way. So, but yeah, people, check that out. Also, Image Comics, please check out Paper Girls. I picked up issue 3, another amazing read, very, very amazing twist at the end. Saga was on point, it was very disgusting. Saga was very, very, very graphic in this.
Don't spoil it.
Oh, you haven't read it?
No.
Okay, cool. It was amazing. Pick up I recommend for you Image fans, or if you want something different, Saga, The Beauty, Black Magic, and Invincible is pretty cool as well. So, yeah, that's basically it, guys. So that's basically it for me. Catch me and you. Catch us next week. Check out my Instagram page. I've actually got so many followers today. That's my the website. Sorry, the website. Instagram is at 2 British Nerds. I'm getting lots of likes on my Instagram, so it's pretty cool. I'm loving it. So please check it out, guys, and we'll see you guys next week, man. Check us out. Peace. Check out. Peace, man. Bye. Bye.